And welcome back to the Angry Teacher channel. I'm Richard Williams, the Angry Teacher, and today we're going to be talking about the cons of transferring to a new school, new college. And you know what? It might work for high school too. I don't know. But with that said, if this sounds like something you want to be a part of and listen to, then go ahead and by all means stick around till the end. But go ahead for me and hit subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell so you'll be told about the next dope Angry Teacher video, because you know it will be. Alright, so here we go. Let's get into the video. Number one, some credits may not be transferable or may not be accepted by the new school, so you need to do your research. You need to know what school you're going to and if they will accept the credits from the previous school. I think people know my stance on dual enrollment, so sometimes, we kind of push dual enrollment on kids, and if the kid hasn't decided where they want to go to school yet and they get their if they get their AA, it shouldn't be a problem. But if they don't have their AA and they're just going to transfer, they're graduating high school, or they transfer from a community college and they didn't think about where they're going, they didn't make up their minds yet about where they want to go for their 4-year, and then they get there and some credits are going to be lost. College that you're going to won't take some of those credits, so you're gonna have to take those classes again, classes like that again, or take classes again to substitute for the ones that you've lost, the credits that you've lost. So know what you're going to, know what they're going to take, and don't just let things happen to you. Do your research. So the last couple of semesters or months while you're in that 2-year university or college and dual enrollment, start figuring out where you want to go so you can look at the school and see what they accept. Call people and be up on your game. Alright? One of the cons, and it might not be a big deal to some because some people really want to do this, but for others, like this guy, you'll be leaving people and the places that you know behind. If you're going to a community college in the area where you've lived all your life and you've just continued going to school for 2 more years in that particular town or city, when you go to this new school, you're going to be leaving all that you know. The roads you used to go to get to class on time, the processes of how the town works and how the city, you know that at a certain time you can't get this, or you can't go here, or you shouldn't do this, or you should. There's certain things that you're going to be leaving behind. The grandma, you won't be able to go eat over grandma. You won't be able to go hang out with your friends, go visit your high school teachers. You wouldn't be able to do a lot of things that you normally would not worry about if you were at a 4-year, because you would have gone there straight out of high school, but now you've added 2 more years of nostalgia, if you will. And if you could do it in high school though, you could do it once you're 2 years older. Now that you have that job, you're working part-time and going to school part-time, but now you have to leave the job behind. So there's certain things you have to, it depends on who you are and what you're leaving behind. Or some people, it is no big deal. I couldn't wait to leave and I couldn't wait to do that. I've heard the stories all the time. So just know that sometimes it might hurt a little bit and you have to get used to that. Number 3, you're going to be the new kid again. So it happened all throughout middle school, high school, and when you get to your 2-year university and your 2-year college or community college, you were that new person. So for 2 years though, you participate in different organizations and different clubs and whatever, and now everybody kind of knows you. And then you have to end it to go to your 4-year university. Now you're that new guy again. I'm like, oh my God, now you're older. Now you're encroaching on other spaces. When you get your dorm, you're gonna realize that, oh my God, these people have been here before. They know stuff. They know where things are. Even though I'm about the same age, or I might be older than some of them, I don't know where anything is. I don't know the process. I don't know what to do. I don't know who this professor is or that professor is or where my building is. So you're just gonna be that new guy who's figuring everything out. It's not a bad thing. You can learn from it and just take it and mature. Just continue to grow. Personal growth. That's all what we're about. And lastly, something that ties into number 3, here's number 4, culture shock. Now, community colleges, especially if you're a commuter that, you kind of can figure things out because you've lived in that town for how long, you know things. But when you go to a 4-year university and this is your last 2 years or you're older, you're gonna have to get used to sleeping with someone in the room. You're gonna have to get used to, and if it's not a commuter college, by the way, you're gonna have to get used to a lot of things that you're not used to. before. And once again, it would have happened if you left straight out of high school, but now you're a little bit older, so now you're an adult, if you will, and now you have to realize, oh my god, this little 18-year-old wants to party all the time. I'm not that guy anymore. I have to get used to how this school does their financial aid, how this school does their partying, or they require different things. So the culture shock is there. You can deal with it, you can handle it, because once again, when you had to go to that 2-year college or university, you had to figure that out too. So it's not a bad deal. You'll figure it out, you'll get it. Just know that it will be there. Don't walk in nonchalantly thinking that it's going to be another day at school. It's going to be different. You're a different campus, different rules, different directions, literally, physically, or just in your mental capacity. Things are going to be different. You're also going to be a junior, so you're going to be taking classes that you never would have normally, because you're taking the first 2 years of school. That's just general ed. But now you're in your major, in your program. Things are going to be a little bit different, if not harder. And then you're on a new campus, new friends, if any. So things are going to change for you. Just know that, expect it, and you'll be great. You'll be golden. All right, so thank you for listening. Go check out the other videos, because they're all here to help you become a better person. It's all about personal growth, guys. Love y'all.